I saw people saying that Kendrick Lamar is currently on the clock, right? Because we've not heard anything from him ever since Drake dropped the Push Up record. That's fine. You cannot drink beer. I drink the beer.
Oh my god, my nose is running. I'm cold.
Here she goes. She in there freezing to death. That's what's going on.
It's terrible.
Goddamn glacier over there. What is
right?
That's stone cold. That is stone cold for real. Nah, so we haven't heard from Kendrick Lamar back. I don't think we're going to hear back from Kendrick Lamar anytime soon.
I honestly think that I almost feel like people don't want to. They don't want to like. I feel like I don't think anybody's threatened by Drake. I'll be honest with you. I just don't think so. I think they just don't want to pull out the cards.
Right.
That's why it feels like they're going to let Rick Ross just do his thing. I think Rick Ross is being super petty. Like, he should have stopped on Sunday.
He's still going.
He's still going. He's being real 50 Cent right now.
No, yeah, he's actually taking. Well, because 50 Cent did that to him a while ago.
Right.
Back when this is.
Got his.
Now he's got Instagram. That's what it is. Now he's got Instagram and emojis. He can just take a nose and put it anywhere, and
right.
It's a shot. But
DL Drizzy.
No, that's the thing. Like, immediately being like, "Hey, it's the reason you wearing all them clothes because you're sick." That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. He doesn't care about the shot. He doesn't care about anything. And he's just gonna keep going, because I think when you run in those circles, things happen, right? And we as people, we're just like sitting on the edges of our seat, wanting them to spill but I think it's more like a scare tactic. I don't really think that he's going to drop anything like Homeboy did.
Pusha T?
Pusha T. I don't think he's going to go that far.
If Rick Ross has whatever T on Drake, you don't think he would? No. If there was another track?
No, I think he would push the teeter. He would teeter, but he wouldn't do it. He would have did it already. He would have did it already.
Well, no. Well, again, what you call champagne? What was it called? Champagne Moments. What was it called?
I don't know.
Champagne.
Poppy?
No. It was called Champagne Moments. Yeah, Champagne Moments.
Great songs like that.
No, this is the Rick Ross song. This is the Rick Ross record that came out was called Champagne Moments. If Drake drops a record, and on that record he starts talking about some whatever shit, Mr. Correction Officer, whatever, like he pulls whatever tea from Rick Ross's past that he has, you don't think Rick Ross is going to respond?
I don't think anybody cares about that correction thing. Nobody cares about that.
What I'm saying, whatever it is, the corrections thing. I watched the video on it early, and he's already owned up to it.
I just don't think that that's something. I'm shocked that he even brought that back up, because
that's a good point, Justin.
I don't know, but then again, I have not been really following it, because I think it's going after Sunday. I was done. Like, I got my key on Sunday, a little bit on Monday, and then I was done with it. Like, now it's just, okay, relax.
The funniest thing that I heard, because there was like, I think the thing was after Sunday, there was just like residual effects. Like, at some point, some guy said that he ghost wrote one of the Kendrick songs, and like all the Drake stands were Drake stands were trying to use that as like whatever fluid to say Kendrick's trash or whatever, but then he recanted on that, and somehow Roddy Ricch got involved, and there's like a phone call of them going back and forth that ended with Roddy Ricch like, all right, bet, I'ma see you. Like,
what?
Because I think there's a theory out there that, and I'm not, and this is the thing, and I'm not saying that this is a work. I'm not saying that the Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, Rick Ross, whatever situation is a work, but remember that it wasn't too long ago that people were saying, first quarter ain't really been no hip hop. Like they ain't been no records. Like they ain't been no hit singles in a minute. Blah blah blah. It was not that long ago when that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they're manufacturing a beef, but what I'm saying is if they're peace to Vin Forte. I'm saying if there's beef out there, mm-hmm. I think a lot of people are going to seize on it because at that point, if your name's attached to it, a blog's going to write about it. A Twitter's going to talk about it. A bald beard dude on a podcast is going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to hit the cycle.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what it is because I feel like the music has been such in the shits as of lately that, and he's been dominating.
Who, honestly, Drizzy Drake?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, you know, don't let my son... To my son, you know, he thinks that Drake is everything, you know. And
How long has that been?
That he thinks Drake is everything?
Yes.
10 years?
He's 20, so
At
like,
least.
10 years, yeah.
What was 10 years ago? This is funny. The irony of this conversation that we're having right now. Because in the past we would have... Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's go to Drake discography. 2016 was View, so way before then.
Before then, Young Money. He's been loving Drake since Young Money. So he was maybe like 7 at the time.
Take Care, that was 2011.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, man.
Look at this man.
I'm sorry, man. We're like a foot into a Drake conversation right now.
Why?
We're talking pop
because
culture.
I mean,
pop culture.
Yeah, Tay-Tay's in the chat, and she said, "Why ain't nobody talking about Drizzy and them?" So,
well, that's Tay's problem. She's got her own podcast where she can talk and yell about it. She does your sports show.
Yeah.
Word. You know who Tay-Tay is.
Then why was Sparks wild about Moxley? Because he's allowed to be wrong.
Yes. What? Regina too old to be listening to that bullshit.
I'm just trying to have a conversation, literally.
Yeah, where's the grown woman music? Come on.
Yeah,
there's Drake. You drop the Drake, pick up some Kenny Lattimore, then call me. Okay.
Does Kenny Lattimore have new music?
Yes.
No, but the old music is still good. You can still listen to the old music.
No, I'm not listening to Kenny Lattimore.
Why not?
Are the kids?
You're never too busy to listen to Kenny.
He got a jam. He got one of my favorite jams.
What's it called?
Well, granted, it's a remake, but it's still my jam.
What you mean? He remade something, or somebody remade his song?
Yeah, he remade it.
What is it?
Starship. You are my starship. Come take me.
I'd have to go check it out.
Why you squeeze your eyes shut?
That's how you think.
Has it been?
Close your eyes.
It's been since So Far Gone, like that. It's day dot basically.
What? What's been since? So
Actually,
that's 2000. That's 15 years.
I put shoes on for this.
What?
Of Drake being that guy, essentially, literally.
No, he wasn't that guy for 15 years.
Norman Connors.
I would say, Take Care was maybe. Take Care was around the time, like, I feel like he was in this weird place. And
he's always been weird.
And I know.
No, what do you mean, though, by weird place?
Like, he put that album out, but there was no energy behind it. Like, there's energy behind
never
every
really.
other.
He's a very low energy guy.
I wouldn't say that.
I really can't stand that nigga.
He's not
Drake?
great. Like,
No,
he's okay. Like, he's not for us.
No.
Who was he for? Who's he rapping for?
He's for like 15-year-old girls.
No, when he's rapping though, he's not rapping for. He's singing for them. Who's he rapping for?
He's rapping for them.
He's rapping for himself.
Depends on what part of rapping that you
right now. Push-ups.
Sure.
The song that dropped Saturday. Who was he rapping for?
He was rapping for those same people, because you know what I mean. You feel like these are the people that support me who don't really listen to this over here. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to cater to them so they can crown me the winner of.
I feel you. I feel you. Shouts to peeps. but the thing is on
happy
push-ups
birthday,
he was
happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Oh
Peeps.
shit! Happy birthday, peeps!
Happy
It was this
birthday,
week.
Peeps.
Let me. Always with the applause. All right, back to the piece of shit.
No,
My fault. It didn't work. That's funny, fam. That's funny. Nah, damn, I lost my train of thought.
That's good, so we don't have to talk about Drake anymore.
Yeah, you should.
No, it was
as whatever age we are.
No, that's what I was saying. On push-ups, he's talking about Kendrick doing verses for pop like Maroon 5 and there you go, Mimi, and Taylor Swift and stuff like that. Like Drake right now is calling, because there's only so much you can say about Kendrick. So one of the things that he said was, Kendrick, you need to come out here like you was doing these pop records or whatever, like doing these features or whatever. Drake said that.
Why? Why would Drake say? Who the fuck cares what Drake has to say about Kendrick Lamar?
Everybody?
that was my reaction.
All right, well, everyone's allowed to be wrong, so.
Okay.
I'm
All right. Remember that when we're talking about Cody Rhodes. Remember that when we're talking about Sami Zayn and some of y'all favorites. Remember that there are some times where everybody's allowed to be wrong.
Listen,
That may be the name of the episode. That may be the name of the episode.
Everyone's
That
allowed
may
to
be
wrong.
the name of the episode.
Listen, someone brought it up in the chat before. Sparks is big wrong this week.
So,
I don't know if people saw that about what was going on
Wrestle.
WrestleRest.
Comment on the private section. Where is he?
he's
Sparks?
No. He's in the ether.
Cuz is in the ether.
He's in the ether.
Yeah, I don't.
What was it? Sometimes everybody could be wrong. Sometimes is that what
Everybody plays the fool. Sometimes.
No, that is not. I'm not getting copyrighted. YouTube. That's not what it is.
I'm not a Drake fan. I don't understand the Drake shit.
Hey,
it's no way possible, and this is my thoughts. There's no way possible when I'm in my 20s. I understand your music. I feel your music. My daughter hits 18 and she feels your music.
Oh wow,
you're 40.
That's I mean, is that who he's talking to? 18-year-old girl.
40.
Well, but he's also hanging out with the Kai Cenats.
That's true.
Oh my
Who's
God.
also a fucking idiot.
But he's like 21, 20, 21, 22.
Why? You're not having those. No disrespect to anybody
talk about it.
in their 20s that is watching or listening. People in their 20s make me itch.
Why do you say that?
Pardon me, because they don't have.
That's funny word.
It's all the ones that I encounter. The world revolves around them. They have no understanding of how this shit works.
Yes, but I would say when it comes to
we're not talking about your son.
No. I'm not
Okay.
even talking about my son. I think when you have people that listen to music, I don't listen to music as I used to back in the day, but I know that I told my son, if you are going to say you like music, you have to listen to all of it. Even like the past stuff, to the point where what's that movie came out? The Public Enemy movie?
5 Heartbeats.
No.
Public Enemy movie.
The
Public Enemy. You talking about NWA?
Yeah,
NWA, sorry.
You have a black.
What was it?
Yes, I win. That's 1,000 points, right? How'd I pluck that out of thin air?
You're finally at 0
Straight out
points.
of Compton. Straight out of Compton.
Facts. Good
He
job.
knew every word from that album, and I did not know that my son was listening.
Even the cuss words?
Everything. He was in the theater with his friends listening to everything. He was obsessed with
like
Eminem. That. Obsessed with Eminem at one point. I think it all brings up the parent.
Let me find out Mimi racist is crazy.
That's funny. I'm sorry. Shouts to the 609.
Shout out to Vin. I forgot Vin was on the show.
Vin right there. Vin right there. Shouts to Sham. Shouts to Sham. I told you. Told you, Sham.
So we gotta teach the kids. Listen.
It's too late. Nah, it's too late.
Listen to this. Listen
It's
to
too
that.
late.
My son is a huge Outkast fan.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And funny, I'm gonna jump around a little bit. He is singing every day. He's singing like "Lovely Day, Lovely Day, Lovely," and I'm like, how the fuck do you know this shit? He's like, it's
Right.
on YouTube.
Yep.
And I'm like,
YouTube.
Well, that's the thing.
Okay.
Those YouTube shorts and the Instagram
Shorts.
reels now, like they'll be random songs will get hot off of those reels now.
Mm-hmm.
and he was humming.
Yeah. Keep
Can't
going.
remember what T Mav said. He was humming it, and I'm like, how the fuck does he know? It's YouTube Shorts.
It's YouTube Shorts. It's the way people are discovering and intaking music is changing, like Mimi was saying. But I
respect that portion.
But the thing is because of that, because of Spotify and a lot of these services, they at this point you can find one artist and you're just going down a rabbit hole finding. At a certain point, people feel that they don't need the curators, they don't need the outlets and the institutions that say, hey, we're going to say we like this and we don't like that for that reason.
Bullshit.
So that's gone, and what's left is Kai Cenat. At this point, Kai Cenat and the radio are the places that rappers go when music comes out.
Yeah.
The rappers,
Maybe a podcast.
the rappers who want to cater to the people who don't know any better.
If you're
No
putting out,
disrespect, pardon
well,
me.
I'm saying if you're an artist,
You
if
gotta
you're an
go where
artist
the
on,
eyeballs are.
well, that's what I'm saying. If shouts out 609, peace of Antoine. If you are an artist that's on a label that you need to recoup your advance from, you're going on that circuit, and sometimes that circuit involves being on Twitch with Kai Cenat,
How old
going to academics
But-
YouTube or whatever.
But here's the thing: I still think people respect people who can give you good discourse. It's just where you get that is different, because it used to be, oh, I used to catch, some late night show or something, and you get these 6-minute segments where it's like, oh, that's really cool. Now it's like a 6-minute segment of something, if you really want to dig deep, isn't going to cut it. Like, you want the podcast interview of that person. So people want, like, and that extends to music as well. Like, you would read an article in the local newspaper, but the article in the local newspaper is only going to be, 2,000 words or whatever, and no one reads newspapers anymore. So eventually it moved to online, the blogs where you have infinite words to work with.
Fan with the real
videos,
news. I'm
now-
sorry, Vin. I'm sorry, Vin. Fan with the real news.
No,
That's great news.
Vin, to
But that-
chime-
Thank you for the reminder.
after Cal disrespected the shit that you were saying and cut you off, I'm going to say this.
Call a spade a spade.
So
That's crazy.
when it's you just said people are looking for more than that 6-minute interview, and I'm completely ignorant to this, but this is how I see it. I don't think anything that's on Kai Cenat is giving me deeper than the 6-minute interview. If that makes any sense,
Right.
what I'm saying.
Well, again,
But
it depends on what are you going for Kai Cenat for. If you're
That's-
getting
Right.